Welcome to Part 2, Day 2 of White Rim Road. We backtracked from Murphy Hogback a short way without making it to White Crack, low fuel being the ultimate deciding factor. After climbing the Hogback, we dropped into the magnificent Soda Springs Canyon and continued on our merry way. This is the true definition of a blind corner. If you've ever met a vehicle here, well, let's just say it might be a rodeo to see who backs down the hill. Looking back at all this footage, I cannot believe the beauty of this place. It just blows me away. Oh yeah, focus on the corner. This corner is very, very tight, and with GW being locked in 4 low, there's quite a bit of tire scrub.
I'm going to try and go left a little bit here. Oh, she's cranked. She can't crank no more. Yeah.
Meandering along the eastern point of Soda Springs Canyon, we were presented with an epic view of Tuxedo Bottom and rugged desert country beyond. Well, we decided to stop and take a break. We've been moving for most of the morning. We haven't talked to camera very much. There's nothing wrong with the truck. We're just letting him breathe a little bit. It's been working pretty hard. We're just going up the north side now. Well, not just. We made that turn this afternoon when we dropped down off the Shelf Road where we camped. But yeah, we're just plugging right along. We're running a little thin on fuel, but we should make it just fine. But yeah, I saw a whole bunch of rams. One of them must be their rut, because the males were sniffing and pushing the females around a little bit. So it's nice to just get out and walk. While crossing Potato Bottom, I remembered the route ahead was narrow and steep, with tight switchbacks, not necessarily suited to a vehicle as large as GW. I had seen Jeeps do it, some even with trailers, but I was apprehensive at the thought of GW being too big or the road conditions having changed and it being impassable to us, as we did not have the fuel reserves to do an about face and head out the way we had come. As we drove around the hairpin turn, I glanced up and to the right and saw a flat butte with a diagonal slash across the base. I remember thinking, that's the road, but I don't see the beginning or the end. These next scenes may be a little bit long for some people, but I just love hearing the engine, and I love watching the truck work and negotiate up this extremely steep terrain. The GoPro flattens everything out that you're looking at. This was incredibly steep. It was super slick. Just the rocks on top. I was so glad to be in a four-wheeled vehicle instead of those gentlemen on the motorcycles. I wouldn't want to do this on a bike. So straight ahead there's a diagonal line that goes right up to the right corner of your screen. That's the road. Here's the start of another one of those long scenes. I think this scene is almost 2 minutes long, so if it's too long for you, I apologize. I just love it. I love the sounds that the truck makes. I'd like to tell you what I was thinking here, but honestly I don't remember. I was just in the moment, and I could not believe where we were at and what we were doing. And this truck just makes going out to these far-flung places so easy. It has the power to climb these hills. I mean, it's not even strained. You'll hear the fan come on right about here. But it's just an amazing piece of mechanical engineering, and I love it. I mean, seriously, look at that view. It's one of those 100-mile views. I know it's not 100 miles, but it's just amazing. And then you've got the road. Like, this thing's not much wider than GW is. I just in awe at where we got to go that day. Oh, you think that's it? Just going around that corner here at the top? I don't think so. Keep climbing. So drop a comment below if you enjoy watching the long scenes. I myself, I love watching long scenes. Like, I think you can get into the scene a little bit better. It allows your eyes to wander around the screen and pick up little details. Maybe that's just me though. Yeah, see, that looks flat to me. It's not. We are still climbing. Oh wait, but there's more.
What a fucking trip! Look at that! Yo!
As the narrow shelf road dropped us into hard scrabble, we knew our adventure was almost over. We were very concerned about our fuel levels, as we had about 90 miles to go back to Moab before we could fill up. This could get interesting. As the sun descended and the road improved ever so slightly, I reflected on the trip and another bucket list item checked off. What an amazing place to have in my backyard. I have the ability to go see these places with a wife who is equally, if not more, interested in our chosen hobby. If you ever get the opportunity to drive this road, do it. It's there just waiting to amaze and humble you. Well, here we are getting aired up. We made it out finally. We looked at it, it was 15 hours.
15 hours, 58 minutes.
15 hours, 58 minutes, yeah. And that, what did you think of that road?
Oh, geez. I thought it was incredible, you know? Just glad we got to do it.
High risk, high reward. I mean...
Yeah. Nothing like we were saying, you know, it's not a lot of rock crawling or anything like that. You just got to know where your tires are.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the hardest bit.
Yep. It was so good.
And have some guts.
Yeah. Yeah. The old sphincter has to be in shape on some of those because it's going to test it. Well, thanks for joining us on this one. We'll see you on the next one.